YB stays on your neck.
Yo, my dons, make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and obviously hit the bell for notifications. Wow, man, listen, the YB is all for being gassed, but come on, let's be realistic now. Anyway, I haven't even told you what the actual news is. Let's tell you the news first before we talk about how gassed people are. So, first things first, the attendance. Allegedly, there was 8,000 people in the house, and I've got to be honest, I've got to put my hands in the air. It didn't. Eddie Hearn said there was 1,500 tickets sold, and there was definitely more than 1,500 people there. However, don't get it twisted. There likely was probably 8,000. Now that said, they didn't do it. BT and Top Rank, they're sneaky. ESPN, they're sneaky. They never do full shows of the crowd. As an example, when AJ's at Wembley or when AJ's fighting, you see his walkout, you see all the people there, etc., etc. Fury events, you never see that. They're very, what's the word? They're very conservative with their camera angles, and I think that's suspect, because if you've got people in the house, you've got people in the house. Why? The only reason you wouldn't want to, the only reason you'd be so conservative is if you ain't got no one there. But anyway, let's say for argument's sake there was 8,000 people there. The truth of it, listen, the YB's got inside sources all over the place. The YB spoke to people inside the Fury camp. Simple as that. And 1,500 tickets were sold, and 6,500 tickets were given away. That's it. That's it, bottom line. Because, don't know, no Fury, I'm no word of a lie here. Let me put my hands in the air now. On God's honest truth. No joke. Like, as I always say, the YB likes a good bit of banter, like anyone else does. But I literally found out about this fight on Thursday. Now, you can sit there and say I'm lying, I'm Fury hating. I'm an honest man. I don't care what no one says. If I knew about this fight 2 weeks ago, if I knew about this fight a month ago, I would have genuinely come forward and said it. Now, of course, I knew of the fight in as much as I knew that Fury was fighting Wallin. I didn't have a clue when it was, though. That's even worse. I actually knew who he was fighting. I didn't have a clue when it was, not even a bit of a clue. And it so chanced, on Thursday, I must have been recommended on YouTube some sort of press conference or something, which then put it in my head. But with that, you got to bear in mind, I do this all day. This is what YB does. I'm not an insider, but this is what in fact, anyone listening to this video, this is what we all do. So, for someone to be a content creator, I have to search the news all the time. I didn't have a clue what day it was on. So you may be wondering, well, how is that relevant? Well, if I didn't know it was on, how did more than 1,500 people know it was on? Yeah? And then 1,500 people, they were family and friends, by the way. The tickets he did sell, they were sold to family and friends. And the others were pure comps. All the business people, all the other people, that's it. And in fact, no, I tell a lie. I've heard from sources, 500 with family and friends, and he managed to drag in a thousand Las Vegas stranglers. Because you got to remember, Las Vegas where stuff is popping off. Some people want to go to the circus shows, some people want to see this, some people want to see that. So you can drag in 1,000 people off the street, and that's what he did. 500 family and 1,000 off the street. That's it. Simple. Anyway, that's the first lot of BS, and that actually was unfortunately, I hate to report that that was actually the least gassed thing of this video. This next part is really what made me do this video. When I saw the 8,000 tickets sold, I thought, you know what? I'm not gonna do a video on that, or at least that's why I've combined the two now, because I thought, you know what? People could argue the toss on that one, but this one, if you want to argue about the 8,000, that's fine. You argue away. But this next one, Tyson Fury got paid £12 million for this fight. Come on. What is going on here? Where is the level of journalism here? I think, who is it? The Sun or the Mirror? Some idiots reporting it. Get real. Get realistic here. What's wrong with you? Yeah? Fury versus Wilder was a pay-per-view event. $80 a pop. Not ESPN. ESPN's $5 a pop. So do you know how many tickets you got to sell to generate $12 million? Never mind ESPN wanting a cut. Never mind everyone else wanting a cut. Do you know how many tickets you got to sell? I can't even do the maths, but you got to sell a hell of tickets, and of which he sold none. And as I told you before, listen, Wilder versus Fury. Wilder got guaranteed $4 million. And then he got a bonus of 1. He got 5. Fury got 3 and got a bonus of 1. He got 4, and that was for a pay-per-view event. And let's get real as well. Is Wilder known in the US Absolutely not. Is Fury known in the US? Absolutely not. However, Wilder and Fury, to say that fight's not bigger than Wilder and Wallin is a bold-faced lie. It's impossible. Even though they're both unknown in America, Fury and Wilder, the sum of them two is probably 20 times more than where's Wallin and Fury. So how is it possible? So wait there, you got paid $4 million against Wilder, and now all of a sudden you're getting 12 versus Wallin. Oh yeah, but why be? That's because he doesn't have to split. There is nothing to split. All you've got is 1,500 tickets to split, and no pay-per-views. I told you before. I spoke to people with Inside BT. Fury versus Schwartz sold 40 tickets. Pay-per-view tickets, that's the facts. Now you can be angry about it. And if I'm wrong, you tell me who you know stayed up until 4 a.m. UK time and paid £20 to watch Schwartz or £20 to watch Wallin. You tell me. I don't know no one. Not even one person do I know. Not even one. You'd think with all the people I knew, you'd think with the 13,000 people I know, one of them would have paid for it. Nope, not even one. Therefore, in fact, it was 40 last time, and I believe it was about 8 or 9 pay-per-views this time. That's it, truth. You lot, certain men are going to be sour and whatnot. Don't sell no tickets. No pay-per-views, no attendance tickets, and most importantly, he ain't getting no 12 million pounds. 12 million pounds as well. The way they put it in pounds. You know how mad that is? They put it in pounds. What's that? In dollars, that's $15 million. Come on. What is wrong with people? Are you joking? 15? That's complete. And I know why they do it, because they see AJ. Oh yeah, well AJ. This is what the people are. This is what the people are. Because we know that newspaper, whatever newspaper it was who put this out, we know they're Fury fangirls already. We know that as a fact. But not only that, I'm pretty sure, in the defence of this newspaper, I'm pretty sure Frank Warren or Bob Arum, because we know Bob Arum's sour at the moment, Eddie Hearn. I bet they rang the newspaper and said, oh, yes, by the way, Fury's getting paid $15 million, yeah. Oh, by the way, Anthony Joshua got paid 32, so if I say it's half of that, no, don't work like that. Just because AJ gets 32, you can't just half it and say, oh yeah, we'll plug that number. It don't work. Unfortunately, AJ does numbers. Yeah, that's that. He does numbers. And besides, DAZN's got a big pot of money. ESPN is obviously a massive company, but they're a business at the end of the day. Fury don't sell pay-per-views in his homeland. Does that make sense? As an example, when businesses make decisions, they do it based on information. As an example, when DAZN offered $30 million to Joshua, they would have looked at his pay-per-view numbers in the UK and said, well, look, the UK only has 70 million people in, and Joshua's selling 1.5 million pay-per-views. Oh, look, we're in the American market. The American market's 5 times bigger. Let's do a bit of extrapolation. Or if he's making 20 million, or if he's making $25 million in the UK, then it's not a stretch to think he can make 32 in the US. Fury ain't got that. Fury he don't sell no pay-per-views in the UK. There is no forecasting. There is no modelling. He don't sell no tickets. He did one pay-per-view against, what's his name? Klitschko, and Klitschko dragged that card up. He carried that card. Anyway, just a quick video to expose to FUCKRE. Fury got paid, listen, Fury got paid 500 grand. That's what he got. He got paid 600-700 grand. That's it, facts. And Wallin got paid 200 grand. That's what, honestly, no word of a lie. I guarantee you, 500-600 grand is a lot closer than. And don't come around here and tell me, oh, well, why be the ESPN deal? The ESPN deal was BS. If you believe he's getting paid $100 million for 5 fights, you are drunk. Fully drunk. Oh, well, it's Fury. Fury got a big mouth. Big mouth, you don't sell tickets. Big mouth's all well and good. Oh, yeah, Mike Tyson. Oh, yeah, but Fury's got a big mouth like Mike Tyson. Tyson sold tickets. Tyson's got million or multi-million, 2 million pay-per-view sales. Back in the 2000s as well. Fury ain't got that. And that's the difference. There's never any data to back any of this up. Oh, yeah, well, he's getting paid 15 million, but we don't know how many pay-per-view. Nah, I'm sorry. He didn't got paid no millions. Yeah? Not even 1 million. He got paid 0.75 million. That's what he did get. Anyway, listen. As I've always said, some certain Fury man are going to hear this. They're going to be sour.com. But hold you boy. Come, honestly, show me some. Bring me some facts, and I'll ride with it. But that's ridiculous. $15 million, not in a month for Sundays. Oh my gosh, that's just too much. I've just clocked as well what the Mirror article says. It says, the Mirror claims that Tyson Fury will earn at least 12 million pound. At least. These guys are gassed. But like I said, I've heard from people with inside this. Listen, I've heard from people with inside Top Rank, with inside BT, Bob Arum, and Frank Warren. They rang up the Mirror and told them, listen, we're on the half. Not the worst thing is they're lying. Do you know how bad it is? They're making up stories about how much money they're making, and it's still a fraction of what AJ's making. I'm sorry, but and the reason people will hear that and say, "Oh, YB, you're being petty. Oh, YB, why are you always knobbing Joshua off?" Well, I'll tell you why I'm knobbing Joshua off, because in fact, no, you can call it knobbing Joshua off. The facts are the facts, though. Yeah, and as I said, the reason it's important to point it out is because, let's get it right, Fury himself, Ben Davidson himself, Frank Fish-Eyes Warren himself, they all say, oh yes, I'm as big as Anthony Joshua, I sell as many tickets, it should be 50-50, Tyson Fury is bigger in the UK. So if he's so much bigger, why is he earning 40% of what AJ's earning? Explain that to me, please. Thank you very much.